Right guys, another torch review. I really like this torch. I've had to get it out already because it's boxed so well. So obviously took the safety patch off of the battery. It's got a lanyard, it's got full instructions inside. It's really packed really well. They pretty much pack things very much how Apple do. They've definitely got it right when it comes to the packaging. But that's then reflected again in the product. The actual torch itself is quite phenomenal. With build quality, it's a heavy torch. It's got a really big battery in it. It's super bright, so 12,000 lumens, and it will do 12,000 lumens. That has been measured, and its distance is 685 meters. So, you know, kind of almost three quarters of a kilometer, which is just phenomenal. I'll just talk through the torch a bit for you so you get an idea. This is very similar, let me tell you, to the Olight Marauder Mini, and they do a Marauder Mini 1 and a Marauder Mini 2. But this is twice as bright, the battery lasts longer, it will maintain the 12,000 lumens longer, and it's nearly half of the price. I've got a Marauder 2, which I'll show you shortly. Now I feel a bit foolish because this is my favourite torch, especially when it comes to value. As you can see, we've got the flood dedicated LEDs running out, so it's great. And you've got that massive LED in the middle, very set deep in there, which is your spotlight. You can have a combination of the two. You can have flood or just spot, or on a double tap, it'll light up everything, and that's when you get your 12,000 lumens. The spotlight's brilliant, and the flood's brilliant. It's a nice and compact torch, really. It is heavy, I'll give it that. You know, it's heavy. It has got a lanyard, but it's heavy. But it's a really, really good torch, really solid. The switch is a revolving switch, which is great. So that steps up and steps down. That light is also showing it's fully charged. It is also USB charging, which it's got over here, on there. Some torches you have to take the battery out to charge. I try and stay away from those if I can. It just becomes a bit awkward. It's better if you can just charge it as it is. If I just show you then through the settings, so if I press once, that will then give me, oh, I've locked it outside, let me unlock it. That's the other thing as well, is lock it. If you lock it out, then it's worth doing that, because if all these torches I sell do get hot. It's part of how they run. But if you can see now without blinding you, that's just the LED in the middle there, so that's your spot. Now all I do is I wind this up if I want it to get brighter. So if I can show you on the wall over there, that's the spot. Now I don't think this camera's trying to stop the brightness, because obviously it doesn't want to get saturated with light. But can you see how I was stepping that down just by turning a switch? So stepping it down, turning it up, really, really clever. Okay, so if I want to go from just the spot to just flood, then if you watch, all I do is I press and hold this, it will cycle through. So now it's just the floodlight. So this is going to be harder to see on the wall, better for outside. But if I now spin this round, get it brighter, you can see it stepping up on the cardboard there. Let me move that out of the way, it's just glaring. Now look, that stepped right up, it's just lit up. The camera doesn't know what to do with it, it's that bright. I mean, it's just phenomenal, really. But if I then step it back down, so turn it round, it's coming back down, and back down there. So yes, very bright. If I wanted to use both, I can do one of two things. I can either press and hold again, and then you can get to do both, or what you normally do is just double tap, because that will give you that's your 12,000 lumens, and that is unbelievably bright. And if you think that's going to shine nearly 700 meters, you know, if you're out in the field with your dogs, or you're walking about, you're doing when you walks, or mountaineering, whatever you're doing, this is just going to light up the area. I mean, this is more, to be honest, this is almost like a search and rescue torch. It's definitely something I would use if you needed to go looking for something. It just would light up a field. So yeah, really, really good torch. Highly recommend it. It's on my eBay shop. Take a look. I try and keep the prices updated, so I'll keep them as low as I can, obviously. But again, like I say, this is virtually half, nearly half of what you would pay for a Marauder 2, which I'll just show you quickly, just so you got a comparison. Okay, yes, it comes in a lovely box, but this is the Marauder 2. Now this was £200 initially, and that one I've just showed you is below £100. Normally I think about 80. Now look, this is, okay, yes, it's orange. They do it in black as well. They do that other one in different colours, but it's exactly the same setup. You've got your main lens, your main LED, and then your one around it. It's got the bezeled edge as well, which helps protect the lens, the same as the Sofirn one. If you look at them side by side, I mean, I think there's almost some copyright there, isn't there? I like the fact that this is more compact on the tail end because it just makes it easier. But again, very similar. And for the money, I think this is your best bet. Now, don't get me wrong, this torch is Olight, I'd highly recommend. But if you don't want to spend £200 for a torch, but you want pretty much the same functions and build quality, get this one. If you are dedicated and you want to get an Olight, because you've heard they're good, whatever, just be mindful that when they state a maximum lumens output, it is only normally for about 30 seconds until it drops by about half. Now, I like Olight. I've got loads of Olight torches, but it's one thing you just need to be mindful of. Whereas most of the torches I sell, as I state otherwise, will maintain the output. So just something to bear in mind. If you want to get the Marauder, you can get the Marauder, or you can get the Marauder 2. The Marauder by itself is quite cheap. You'll pick them up for about £110, still about 40 quid more than that, and that would be second hand. Or you could get the Marauder 2, which I've got here, and you can get that between 150 or £200. Don't pay more than 150 because they are out there. I can get them cheaper than that if you do want me to get one. Ping me a message. There are various different colours as well. There's a nice blue colour also. But to be honest, because I can get either, I can get that and I can get that. But I try and keep things at a price that seems more sensible. No, I'm not so sensible, so I'll pay for that sort of thing. But I'd also pay for this sort of thing and feel happier about it. What we'll do is we'll show you a nighttime shot shortly. Okay, this is the Sofirn IF30. So the little one that I was comparing to the Marauder Mini, if you remember. So at the moment I've just got on the external low light floods. If I then turn that up by using the rotation switch, you can see just how that, can you see this is just phenomenal. This is the brightest torch I've shown you so far. I'll say twice as bright as the other one. It just really is phenomenal. And then of course you've got your spotlight as well. So if I just cycle through, that is now just your spot, it should be. Have a look. Yeah, that's just a spotlight, but it still lights up around the outside, which is quite good. And double tap, then that then gives you your turbo, which again is just phenomenal. Poor old neighbours are going to hate me, aren't they? But from the great short shades and night shots, really phenomenal torch, great battery life.